So we've got researchers who are doing really groundbreaking things with Oracle's cloud, and this is a great opportunity for them to compare notes about how they're working together and to also learn about how to use state-of-the-art techniques for accelerating their research.
Oracle are standout technology performers, and they are the most engaging and collaborative organization in the region in terms of being able to bring out the academics, the thought leadership, the innovation that happens across all different industries.
The collaboration with Oracle has benefited us a lot in that we're now able to run simulations on the cloud in Frankfurt and manipulate them here in Bristol and with our collaborators elsewhere. So when we're looking at how an antiviral drug binds to an influenza enzyme, we can do this in real time. We can manipulate the molecule and see how the drug binds, and that's been transformative. Even if the scientists are in different places, we can work on the same problem at the same time. And I think that really changes how we do the science of drug design.
The cloud's enabling us to basically get results faster because it's elastically scalable. So essentially with our jobs, we have one project where the researcher needed access to 100 nodes, and by being able to scale to 100 nodes instantly, it meant we could complete the jobs in 5 days rather than in 90 days. This, of course, meant that they could analyze the results more quickly. Because they could analyze more quickly, they could then sort of understand what was going on and then design another experiment where, again, we could elastically scale out. And in this case, the cloud is providing this elastic resource, which is running the simulations that are back-ending on the notebook without you really having to think about where the resource is. It just appears magically, and the researchers don't have to think about it. As well as that, we use it in the object store, and we really like that with the object store, it's all encrypted. And so the data is very, very secure.
At the moment, a major focus for us is in exploring real-time simulations in nanotech, engineering, and research domains. And we've been developing tools that let researchers inhabit immersive virtual and augmented reality environments to carry out sort of nanomolecular surgery. And cloud has enabled us to offer these simulation possibilities to our colleagues across the world at different universities, different companies, in a way that we couldn't do if they were required to buy on-premise high-performance compute infrastructure.
In my research, one of the critical aspects is that we have very wide, varied needs of computing. Things that needs to be done very fast, things that needs a lot of memory, things that need high GPUs, things that need low latency, and things that need high performance computing. Having access to something like Oracle Cloud really makes a difference because we can't afford to buy all those different things. Being able to scale within minutes to that type of resource is something we couldn't do without the cloud.
Oracle Cloud's helping us because we use computational methods based upon artificial intelligence to look at molecular data, to probe into the molecules that are associated with disease. So we're using Oracle technology to apply our algorithms to identify the drivers of phenotype and biomarkers of disease states. Using cloud solutions, it means we can go from a data set to a solution such as a biomarker or a potential druggable target in a couple of weeks. That's compared to maybe 15, 20 years of conventional wet lab work. So by using an in silico method on a high performance platform, we get to the answer much quicker and we can benefit patients ultimately much quicker.
Oracle Cloud is extremely important for us because it's a cloud provider that can include HPC. Our solution is developed in a supercomputing center. It is extremely computationally greedy. So the kind of resources that Oracle can provide are exactly the sort of things that we need to deploy our solution in a cloud.
I see the evolution of cloud solution to be completely transformative in research. We're slowly moving away from the model where a university or research institute will buy as a capital investment a computer and run on it for 5 or 10 years. More and more research is done in the cloud. We need to have access to the latest and greatest. We need to have that flexibility. We need to have access to the latest technologies and the expertise that comes with the clouds. I see in the next 5 to 10 years almost all research being done in the cloud and not on-site computing anymore.
The provision of cloud means that you can always be at the state of the art of the latest computational hardware. It also means that you don't have to invest perpetually updating your systems.
From the point of view of the researcher, cloud is the future because supercomputing centers can provide services to the researchers, but not at the pace that the researchers are more and more asking for.
I think it's great that Oracle's making this effort to engage with academics and researchers, and I hope that this carries on because I think it would be really mutually beneficial both for Oracle on the one hand and also for the research community on the other.